In order to scale up successfully, you need multiple lenders. You need multiple lenders. You have to have lenders like credit cards. I try to keep 3 of each: 3 hard money lenders, 3 portfolio lenders, 3 bridge lenders, 3 local community lenders. What else do I need? I need a bunch of credit cards. I need credit lines, get the HELOC, get access to as much liquidity as possible. Like I said, let's say you're in the middle of a multi-million-dollar loan and you need to shift. You need to unlock capital. You need to refinance a deal to extend the length of the term. You need a lot of options to do that, especially if you're dealing with 10 deals at once. So it's 2 million. So you might go to a bridge lender and say, hey, how much can you take? And they're like, we can do 1 million. We'll take 5 of them. You might get that answer. You don't want to have that answer. That's your only relationship. Now you're scrambling, and there's nothing worse than scrambling. So after doing a couple of scramble missions and figuring it out the hard way, which is how, unfortunately, I had to figure it out. You guys don't have to figure it out that way unless you want to, unless you're a glutton for punishment. But after figuring that out, you just kind of learn how to scale. You're like, oh, I need more relationships here if I want to get to the next level. So you have to keep multiple lenders. And there are a lot of lenders out there, guys. Lots of lenders. There's no doc lenders. There's lenders that even if you didn't file taxes for the last 2 years, they'll work with you. There's lenders that'll give you money if you have a 500 credit score. You know, there's 100% lenders. There's community lenders. There's a lot of different people out there. A lot of us just haven't done the research. So you might feel like, oh, I got declined by somebody, or somebody told me I couldn't qualify, but you might have just been talking to the wrong type of lender, or you haven't talked to enough lenders, or the lender that will meet that specific need. So you have to do your research on your lenders, who's out there, have different broker relationships.
Really fast, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel and leave a comment in the comment section that says I subscribed. For everyone who leaves that comment, I'm going to send you instant access to my free real estate training that shows you how to acquire properties for pennies on the dollar all across the country. You don't want to miss out on that free offer.
It's another good relationship, a mortgage broker or 2. One might just flop out of the business. You don't know. Sometimes people burn out over the course of time. I just lost 2 engineers in the last month. They just passed. One was young, one was older, both of them. So what if those are my only relationships? And it's like, these are your guys too. These are like, man, lost an engineer, lost another. Just got 2 calls this last 7 days. 2 engineers out. I'm like, man, crazy. But you have to have multiple relationships and multiple lenders, but extend that to everything. If you got plumbers, have multiple plumbers, multiple electricians. Just keep scaling in every form of the business. Don't just scale in number of deals, scale outwards as well in terms of your relationships with contractors, architects, engineers, permit expediters. You want to really keep expanding constantly. And the best way to do that, it might be hard to do that without mentorship, right? To tap into somebody who already has those relationships. That's an easy way to do it. Harder way to do it is to build as you go. Build the plane while you're flying it. But that is another good method if you have no other method, or that's just a method that you chose. But always make sure you're building. Always make sure you're building. Jubert said, very excited for my first deal. Thanks for everything. Yeah, Jubert tapped in from Florida into the Boots on the Ground program. I told him too, and I tell people in the Boots on the Ground program, there can be a rhyme or reason. Most people are getting their first deal within 30, 45 days. Boom, locked in. Not locked in. Some people are getting 3-4 deals. Boom, first 2 months. 2 deals. People can run pretty fast. Some people come in red hot. He's one of those guys. I think he's been in 14 days. Boom, deal under contract. It can happen really fast as well. Some people just have that luck, or I think it is what I found is the people that go after it, the people that love acquisitions, they just tend to do very well in real estate. If you could fall in love with any aspect of real estate, fall in love with finding profitable deals. Just that. That's the only thing you got to fall in love with in real estate. Finding profitable deals. If you could just find profitable deals, there's always going to be money to finance them, and there's always going to be people to build them with, because the whole market's looking for profitable deals. So that's the number one skill set. Hey, Brian, after the first few deals, how do you know when to slow down, scale up? I think it's a matter of comfort. It's a matter of comfort in relationships. And part of the scale, if you're doing it the right way, it is partially organic. There is going to be some pushing of the lever in terms of buying more deals than you can build through. But over the course of time, I mean, you will scale organically. You'll do 2 deals at once, then 4 deals at once. Then you'll do 10. It's not like you have to go from 1 to 10, or that necessarily makes the most sense. It doesn't, depending on the market. If rates fall real hard this year and they get back into the sweet spot, which is when you can do cash out refinances in the 4% range to 5% range, that's going to change everything. That might be a time where it's like, you got to go hardcore. You got to lever up. You got to do 10 at once and just figure it out, because the rates are so low and you want to lock those things in on 30-year fixed. But outside of any type of a artificial kind of market created speed or a necessity for speed, I think you scale up when and as you feel comfortable. Don't hold yourself back. That's the number one thing you shouldn't do, which you should start doing naturally if you want to scale up, is just start buying more deals than you can build right now, and then scale your team up. If you do that, you'll win. So that's what I would say, is just take your time, scale up gradually, buy more deals than you can build right now, and then work your way up.